I am bloody furious about this. I feel like I was tricked and I'm annoyed. This is Oh My Biche by Lolita Lempika. I mean, bottle, I mean, it makes me laugh. I just like biche. I just think just makes me smile. I realise it doesn't mean like it's not a swear word, but it reminds me of Kendrick Lamar, just without the E. But the bottle, for Lolita Lempika, it's quite a plain bottle, but then you've got this preposterous lid, which, you know, it's a little bit cheesy for me. It's not my kind of vibe, but it's not kitsch in the way I like is what I'm trying to say. But that's fair enough. I like it. I really actually love a lot of the Lolita Lempika bottles. This one, not so much. I certainly didn't buy it for the bottle. I bought this for the Bellini note. And the notes that I found listed for this everywhere, and I did a lot of research on this before I bought it. I watched videos, and it was in my wish list for a long time, and I was just like, I don't know, because there's only one Lolita Lempika perfume that I like, and I like it because it's cherry, basically, and all the others are way too sweet for me, and nearly all of them are way too vanilla-y for me, and you know, maybe some of them, to be fair, are also just too licorice-y for me, but I like the bottles. I generally like the vibe of them. They're not for me, but I understand why other people like them so much because they're super interesting perfumes. However, they duped me into this one. I do think that the notes are accurate in that I think that they do have these notes in, but I'm pretty sure they're missing some really important notes from every listing I've seen of this. So the top notes of this are tangerine, grapefruit, Sicilian mandarin and pepper. The middle notes, champagne, Bellini, white peach. Base notes, white musk. And I think we should be adding into every single part of this perfume, top, middle and base, caramel or toffee or some kind of burnt butterscotchy smell. Because this straight up smells like you're chewing a toffee and sipping a sharp Bellini at the same time. I find it repulsive. I hate it. And I've seen people talk about this, and that is not at all the vibe I've got from it. Everyone's been like, well, it's got a sweetness, but it's not as sweet as Lolita Land, which I'm sure is true because Lolita Land, I think, is like super, super vanilla-y. But this is another one where I smell it and I'm like, oh, this is my nightmare. This is an actual nightmare. I cannot think of anything that goes together in more of a disastrous way than a sharp citrus champagne and toffee. Like thick, sweet, coat your mouth toffee. So, I mean, I just despise it, and I'm really annoyed that I bought it because it wasn't cheap. I mean, it wasn't like expensive, but considering that I normally spend about 10 quid on a perfume, this was quite expensive for me. And I will have to hope that someone wants to buy it because I cannot abide it. I did try it on my skin. I got those top notes and it was a split second. I thought, oh, maybe it's just on paper or just from the bottle that it's got that disgusting kind of toffee smell. Nope. Dries down to be, I would describe it as nauseating. I find this nauseating. And, you know, my channel is called Skin Sensitive for Fusspots, and I am fussy. But this is one of those moments where I just don't think these notes go together at all. I think it is I just think it's a very, very bad mixture. I really don't like it at all. And it's not one I would ever recommend to anyone because I just don't think these notes match at all. And it doesn't explain what the notes are. And I've never heard anyone actually explain them in a way that I understood. So I'm hoping that if you're as fussy as me and you're trying to work out whether you want to blind buy this perfume, that this might be a helpful review because genuinely it smells to me like toffee and Bellini. And I don't think they go nicely together at all. And I'm really sad because the reason I bought this in the first place is because I was trying to find a Bellini perfume after smelling the Floral Street Sunflower Pop, which is the Van Gogh collab that they did, because that perfume it smells like heaven to me. I absolutely adore it. But it's very expensive and the longevity is appalling, like appalling. I mean, I reckon the main scent of that had disappeared within 40 minutes, and it's £25 just for a 10ml pen spray. So I was like, no, you're not having my money for that. That's just outrageous. And, you know, again, if you're going to charge me lots of money for a perfume, it better blooming well last, because otherwise I'm going to use one of my £5 buttes and I'm going to take it with me and respray it all day, and it's not going to cost me a small fortune, and that's fine. But yeah, I mean, this one, massively disappointed, because with the exception of the pepper, if this had actually just smelt like the notes that it says everywhere are in this perfume, it would have been a really nice surprise and I would have loved it. I think it would have been brilliant. But there's definitely something in this that isn't listed on any site that I can find the notes for this. And it's just no. I'm not ever going to wear that. It is definitely, here we go, going back in the box and is going away from me.